Hello, this is Bobsy, your virtual art professor, and today I'm gonna be sharing some secrets from the forbidden art world. But let me put this away, that's for another day. Let me put these on. So, as you can see, this is the kind of paintings I make. There's no blending, there's no fading, it doesn't look real. That's exactly the kind of paintings I go for. If you come closer, no, you stay there actually, you can see how flat the colors look. Now, there's a misconception that you can buy some magic paints and then you can just go over the canvas like that and you get these kind of colors. Well, I hate to break it to you, that's not true. I'm gonna take these off. Now, to get flat colors like that, you don't need any special paints, and I'll show you how to do this with any kind of paints. It could be the cheapest to the cheap. You can get the exact same quality. I wouldn't say quality, but you can get the similar result. I get so many comments under my videos like, what is he using? What kind of brand does he use? Does he have some special mixture? Is he mixing wheat in there, sugar in there, salt, whatever it is? I need to know. But like, let me tell you, man, or woman, you can just use the cheapest paint and get the similar quality, similar result, I mean. So let's step into my office and I'll show you how to do it. So to demonstrate what I mean, I have drawn two squares here. I'm gonna just draw like a little sketchy line, so it's like, oh, it's your sketch or something. See how well it covers all that stuff. I'm gonna use this color. It says it's opaque. That black square means it's opaque, but you'll see that's not the case. Okay, here it goes. My brush is pretty loaded with that paint, so I'm gonna go. I haven't mixed any of the paint, titanium white or anything. I'm going straight in. I picked this opaque color on purpose because sometimes you buy colors you think it'll be opaque, one layer magic, but most of them aren't, except black. Maybe black works pretty much all the way, every single time. Now this is a pretty good coverage, I'm not gonna lie. Look, can you see? But it still looks pretty rough. You can like see the paper under it. The sketch, you can't see the sketch, so that's good. But let me show you the difference with the next box here. I really like this color. Alright, now I know what you're thinking. You're like, they look pretty much the same. What's the difference here? Here's the difference. And this is the trick, or not the trick, but here's what's gonna be different for the second square here. And it's this. You go over it again, and that's pretty much it. Let's see how many layers it takes to make it flat. Let's try this thing. Now take a look. You got one layer on the left, you got two layers on the right. Personally, I would do another layer just to be sure, like it's flat. So here it goes. We've got, I'm gonna write it down, 3 layers here. And that's pretty much how you do it. I don't know otherwise, until I find something like one layer magic. I don't know, but that's how I do it basically. So that's one layer there, and then there's 3 layers over there, and it's really opaque. Put that there. Here's another interesting thing. When you use cooler colors, it takes less layers, but when you take colors like really warm colors like red, orange, like green, what else? Like magenta, that sort of colors, it takes a lot more layers. I'll explain it with this, but you'll see how you can get opaque colors with that as well. It says semi-transparent. Here he goes. Such a pretty color. Right, both of them are one layer. You can see the paper under it, especially here. You can see those scribbles under it. But let's see how many layers it takes to cover it. Can I see the sketch? I can still see it, yes. I would say I'm pretty happy with 5 layers, but I'm gonna do one more. I can see a tiny bit of pencil sketched under it. I'm gonna do one more. 6. Okay, on the left you got 1 layer, and on the right side you have 6 layers. And I don't know about you, I can see the difference like a lot. There's a lot of difference there. You can't see the sketch under it either, so that's nice. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're using like really good paints. These are like professional paints, so they got really good pigment and all of that stuff. They're like amazing quality. Let me give you an example with like cheap paints, and you'll see the same exact method works with them as well. So I'll bring them down. Okay, here we go. These are the colors I used to paint with. They are primary colors, so you got process cyan, process yellow, and there's a magenta as well somewhere. But I'm gonna use these two to make green color and add a bit of white. And you'll see what happens. By the way, the consistency of these paints is just not the best. It's like between soft body and like heavy body. I prefer soft body because it's easy to work with them. I have a pretty interesting color here. Oh, it's horrible. It's crazy what I've managed to do with these paints. I was learning a lot about color, then I realized I was making the paint very thin with water. So that was a clear sign I needed soft body paint, which I didn't know existed. These were the first paints I used when I picked up acrylic paint. That's 1 layer. Just keep following the same method because it works. I'm not gonna lie, with just 2 layers, it's pretty done. Can you see the smiley face? No, you cannot. I can see a tiny bit, so I'm gonna do 3rd layer. You can see the face on that one. On this one, not really. So that's pretty much how I get those flat colors. And this was done with these colors, you know? So you have no excuse. Alright, so that was the first one we did, right? You can see the difference, 3 layers, pretty good. Then we did this one, huge difference. And then this is the 3rd one. It's still drying, but I'm pretty sure you can't see the smiley face under it. And if you do that with every color you put down, I guarantee you it will be opaque or flat. Now the main thing, as you realize, is just layering. Just keep layering that paint. You will get to that opaque stage or flat stage where, you know, it looks good. That's it for today. Hopefully this was helpful. I'm gonna send you back to that cocky art virtual professor. Cool. I hope you found something interesting in this lesson, and always remember to layer your paint 3 times or more than 3 times to be safe, and you can get to your art professor's level like that. If you need more help, just come visit my office and I'll be there for you. Sure, you want to know they look opaque. They are flat. They look opaque. Art professor's level. Fuck's sake.